welcome to another episode of Daniel Reviews. I'm Daniel Goodwin, and today we're looking at the Milwaukee 12-volt multi-tool. 12-volt Dremel tool. It is not a multi-tool, although it does have multiple purposes. Let's get into it. To begin with, the Dremel tool is very, portable, very lightweight for its size. I mean, it does have some heft, for the battery compartment. Which, there's not a lot of ways around that. But compared to most tools, this one is very, very lightweight and very maneuverable when you're working. We'll go over the features here. You have various levels of speed, basically 1 through 6, 1 being the lowest and 6 being the highest. And then you have an on-off switch. You can see at 1, that's going pretty slow. You can almost see it revolving, right? And then as you ramp it up, it can really get going. It can really get going. So, in fact, if you ramp it up too much, you really want to make sure you've got this locked in tight, or you will definitely be prone to throwing bits out. As far as removing the bit, it's pretty simple. You press in on this side, you twist this until you feel it click in, just like that, and then you start to loosen it up. In fact, let's go ahead and change out a bit. Yes, that's what we want. All right, so you press in till it clicks, and then you're going to use the assistance of a wrench to loosen it up, which allows you to take that out, and you can replace it with another. You can get various attachments or tips that you can use for this. I have a few here. Many are like these grinding, some with a tip, some with just kind of more of a drum feature. Got a sanding drum here as well. I've got a brush, and then a very, very fine micro tip. Then a very popular, of course, is a cutoff wheel, a small cutoff wheel. So you have some options there. I'm gonna have to remember how to okay, yes. It's been a little bit since I've had to replace this, but basically this just goes right on there. Alright, so I'll try to do this so that you can see it. But you can just take this screw that I have here, place it through like that, and then it just screws into the holder and this. There we go. And you can then put it in here. Use the press in so that you can tighten up. Should press in. There it is. There it is. And then you can use the included Milwaukee tool to tighten that up just a little bit. Make sure it's cinched. That way it doesn't come flying off later. And let's see how it runs. Yeah, I don't like running that high. Not to start off with. There we go. I always like running a little, probably quieter than I need to, but you can rev it up. Seems to be doing good. For demonstration purposes, I am going to use this cutoff grinder tip attachment to just take this screw off, just to show you that it can do it, and it can do a pretty good job. Now, I could probably bump this up a little faster, the speed, but it's doing a fine job here. Yep. There it is. Look at that. Did a fine job with that. Just took it right off. It also took this one off as well. I had it here. So, definitely has the speed. That was only in 2. I could have easily gone up much higher to 6 and probably really burned through that. But I wanted to kind of really force it to use its low end just to see if it would, lock up. Sometimes with right angle grinders, it'll lock up if it's sensing it, and I just wanted to see how it would work. There it is. Okay, it did kind of just work the edges just a little bit, but I mean, you still got plenty of life left on this. Right, I think that's all I'm going to demo with this tool. Basically, it's a great Dremel tool. There's no cords. It's battery compatible with your Milwaukee lineup. It's fantastic for that. Definitely no reason not to add it to your tool bag, particularly if you're going to need to do any of these things, which at some point in your life you're definitely going to need to do almost all of these things. So it's worth getting the full set of attachments. So thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Remember to hit the subscribe button wherever it is, this side, somewhere it is. Just click that and I'll see you in the next video.